people to him again and said, "Listen to me, all of you, and try to understand. Nothing that enters a person from the outside can make that person unclean. It is what comes from within that makes a person unclean. Let everyone who has ears listen." When Jesus got home and was away from the crowd, his disciples asked him about this saying, and he replied, "So are you also dull? Do you not see that whatever comes from outside cannot make a person unclean, since it enters not the heart, but the stomach, and is finally passed out?" Thus, Jesus declared that all foods are clean. And he went on, "What comes out of a person is what defiles him. For evil designs come out of the heart: theft, murder, adultery, jealousy, greed, maliciousness, deceit, indecency, slander, pride, and folly. All these evil things come from within and make a person unclean." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Very good. Did you understand? You're all sleeping.
No.
Oh my God. Okay, okay. Just wake up for this. I'm going to read this again. It's a very nice list that describes all of us very well. Okay, so out of the heart comes theft, murder, adultery, jealousy, greed, maliciousness, deceit, indecency, slander, pride, and folly. Okay, so that is a list of all the things that are in our heart. This reading is very important because today we have the temptation to think that the problems in my life, the evils in my life, are because, I don't know, I had to wake up at 3 a.m. this morning, or because my job makes me uncomfortable, or because my community is annoying me. Jesus is very clear. What is outside, okay, may be dirty, may be ugly, but what defiles a person, that is what makes them unclean. What does it mean to be unclean? To be unclean means to be out of the presence of God. Right? God is the purest. When I remove myself, right, from God, I begin to corrupt. I begin to decay. And you know that what corrupts begins to stink, right? It begins to become, it's impure. That is, it loses its perfection. It loses the beauty that it had before. And this is what it means to be impure. And so what makes us impure are not the difficulties, which maybe are serious, or the sufferings that we have from outside, which maybe also are very difficult. However, what makes us unclean, what our deep problem precisely is our maliciousness, our adultery, our greed, the things that we carry inside that then we manifest in sin. The Lord is therefore giving us a key for today, so that we may understand our sufferings, not just of today, but of our life. And so, in this morning prayer, beginning in this morning prayer, I invite all of us to put ourselves in this truth. Know that it is true that perhaps my suffering is not because my husband is like that, or my wife is like this, or because my children are not the way I want them to be, or because the circumstances outside of me are not favorable, but maybe because I have been proud, maybe because I have judged, maybe because I have allowed my anger to dictate my life. So let us ask the Lord for mercy. No? Let's ask the Lord this morning that He may come to our help.